we should be able to just a wee little bit there. All right, you are live with Endeavour Gaming. Tonight we are back on the air in Star Trek Online, ready to have some fun, build out the Noble for some DPSing in preparation for some stuff I have planned for tomorrow, showing off some of the Vanity shields on the ship, and just having some fun. So, without further ado, let's just go on ahead and get into it. Here we are, back in Star Trek Online, and I worry I may be duplicating audio a bit there. Another thing that I am working on is screwing around with some audio settings, because, you know, I am never happy with how things are working out, so I'll always be ready to improve some stuff. And today is one of those oh-so-fun days, so bear with me while I get all of my little stuff back in line. Out of curiosity, can everybody on the stream hear me twice, or is that just the monitor playing on my end? I imagine it's probably the second one, but I was curious. Cool. Okay, so that's pretty great. Great. I just have an annoying echo because the way that this thing is working right now is moderately problematic. Let's see if I can figure out how to mute just the monitor here. That would be great. Really great. So that's the one for the monitor. But I bet you now that I've done that, I can't hear the game anymore. And neither can anybody else in stream. Did hear double when it started, but it is fine right now. Actually, I imagine you guys can hear still right now, can't you? You can hear still. Cool. All right. That's cool to know. Let's try this out. Oh, now I see why it was showing up twice, because there's a separate thing for Wavelink microphone. That's good to know. Very cool. So you guys can hear Stowe. That's working. I just can't hear Stowe. That seems almost acceptable. What happens if I mute that? So you guys can still hear me right now. Then I'm going to turn this audio thing up. I still can't hear myself. But does the game still work? In theory, it should. and I can hear the game. So if you can hear the game and I can hear the game, then everybody wins. I see the STO thing moving, which I think means everything is working fine and we're good. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. I figured it out. The long and difficult combination of settings to make this work the exact way I want it to. That's so wonderful. Thank you all for bearing with me there. So, like I said, tonight we're gonna be taking some time building out the Noble. For those of you that watched the Cryptic stream, I put together a bit of an interesting build on it. Ha! We're not done yet, Halo! I put together a bit of a build on this thing for the 10 Forward Weekly stream, where I focused on putting together a build without using lockbox ships or promo ships, and that was a lot of fun. But in preparation for some stuff tomorrow that we will get to talk about very soon, TM, I want to put together a bit of a DPS build on this thing. So we're going to be kitting this thing out for a really cool, probably going to do a Fire at Will build because I really love Fire at Will. But hello everybody, sorry I wasn't looking at chat too much while we got everything started. Hello Char, hello Rachel, Alpha, Halo, hello Matt, welcome in, and Steven over on YouTube, welcome in, BlackRock, hello, I am so glad you liked the intro. That was a fun little demo record project I did. Massive shout outs to Pundus, ship artist over at Deca for helping me with some of those cool transitions. Alright, so we are here at DS9 because I have not logged in since the stream. I was very tired after it, so I relaxed the rest of the day. But I want to do a Fire at Will build on this thing, so we're gonna be putting that together. And yet, I stream on both Twitch and over on YouTube. I have been multi-streaming because I finally have a pretty solid setup for being able to do it. There is no difference in quality between the streams. I can see both chats and I try to keep on top of both of them. All uncons, Fire at Will, and Cultural Conquest. How did you know? But alrighty, so I know the big thing is that I have like no inventory space, which is a bit of a problem, but you know, oh well, what are you gonna do? We've been in this game a long time, and that means that I've started to just hoard items. Soup. I like soup. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our Maelstrom on here. What did Will do to me? He was acting crazy! He kept talking about how he was going to blow up my starship and how I was bad at things. So now, I'm going to outfit this starship to be awesome. The question is, which set of my phasers do I want to go with on this bad boy? We've got some options. You're not going to call off Will? Then we're going to have to fire at Will. So, this is kind of a tough choice. I love my Pendule Beanbanks. I really do. But I also haven't used my Radiolytics in a hot minute. So, what do you guys think? Radiolytics or standard phasers for this setup? Actually, a much better way of doing this. Why don't we put it to a vote and see what the people decide? Let us see. I hate ads too. Well, while the ads are running, please vote in the poll so we can decide which phasers to use. Sorry, been a long time, as must have followed some good STO players in the past to be here. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see ya. Hope you're having a great afternoon here. Afternoon or evening. I realize it's already 7 o'clock over here. But, you know, we're in those summer months, so we've got some amazing weather. And the sun sets even later, which is so nice. I got to take my Mustang out, back on the summer tires, having some fun. Well, good morning. Well, that bot certainly tried. Both of those bots certainly tried. All right, which one is winning? So Radiolytic is just a little bit in the lead right now. It's close. What a pain in the butt. Ha! Efficient airlocking of the bots. We are very efficient in our airlocking. The best airlocks in the fleet. Alrighty, so, okay, so it is a 50-50, but there were 3 more channel points for Radiolytics, so we're going to be going with those. Do I only have 3 Radiolytic dual beam banks? That would be surprising. Surely I have a 4th one. Oh yeah, I do. It's just not upgraded. All right, we can work on that. But we're gonna be switching out our disco deflector for. Yeah, we'll go with our pole cap one. Good way to burn some channel points. We're gonna throw our Tholium nucleating core back on and get our Kittimer shield on here. We do have the good stuff here as well. So I believe I've got a Radiolytic Omni. Yep, there it is. Where's my Pavin Omni? I guess I have to go in this file, that's why I wasn't showing up. There we go. And, last beam, last beam, last beam. We can go Radiolytic single, or we can go Radiolytic turret. I'll stick with a beam right now, and we'll see how we feel in a little bit. So a lot of this stuff, as I was talking about back on the stream, is a great place to start and build up from as, you know, you level up in the game and move out of budget and into a lot more of these meta-focused builds. So like Chronum Chronophage and Fleet Power Network Array are likely to stay on, as will You Are Dismissed and Shield Absorptive Frequency Generator, because that's great for survivability. We are going to up some of these consoles just a little bit though. Starting with M6, I'm going to throw on Agony Redistributor here. So we have that nice opener when we're in ISEs. You know what? I'm going to be fun. I am considering keeping on Destruct Sequence Alpha 1 just because I think it is really, really funny. And I'm nothing if not funny. Let's see, what else are we going to throw on? We're going to get our dilithium transporter from the Credence, of course. That's always a really big go-to of mine. I'm going to throw on the custom power matrix from the Ilios. I didn't include this one on the build because I was going with the assumption that you weren't here for the event while I was doing that. But I am going to put it in this engineering console slot just for the extra aux power to feed into Fleet Power Network Array. Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship! No! No! Oh, we're also putting on Vovin. Getting our subspace console over here. Subspace fracture. Tunneling field! I like to jump around. Got some more options. I could do tracer payloads from the Echelon. That is certainly a choice. I think Triptych Tactical Control Node is a lot of fun for a lot of reasons. Just because I can just kind of spam that console. Nice little boost to my severity and chance. Scammed? Who got scammed? Oh, you redeemed everyone off the Moopsy one? The bot is working. I heard Moopsy. At least that. I really like Triptych Tactical Control Node. I also like having pets. Oh, yeah, that one I did not hear. I will check back in on the... I think that one is through Blurp. I really need to integrate all of those old ones back with the bot. You never heard the Moopsy go off. The Moopsy did go off. I think I know why. It's because of all of the sound settings that I've been screwing with. I bet you it's because it is set to play on a certain output, and now that output is no longer what is being used. That is exactly what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and merge this with... I guess I would merge it with the game. The game audio. I guess that would be the plan. So why can I not maximize this window? That's really frustrating. Yeah. Is all audio not working? I know STO is muted right now because I'm alt-tabbed away, but it's weird because I can certainly hear it. Yeah, I guess it's not playing. I suppose that makes sense. I actually think I know exactly what I can do to fix that, though. Uno momento, por favor. I can go into Wave, go into Game, and then add that. Now, in theory, if I activate a sound on here, I wonder, I can use this thing without... Right? Did it play that time? Did people hear it that time? Cool. All right. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Thank you, Cups. Aha! This is a problem-solving stream. Did not mean for this one to be a debug stream as well, but hey. Two birds with one stone. Yeah, I have that one on a cooldown. The first week I didn't, and I heard a lot of oopsies. Alright. One more console slot to fill. What are we doing with it? Where are we going? What are we thinking? I've already got Broadside Combat Module, which is one of my go-tos. We don't need Reconstruction Portal. I love PBAOE, but not really the place for that. Not on this build. We've got You Are Dismissed. Tracer payloads might not be the worst plan ever. I'm thinking Tracer payloads. I'm thinking about it. I'm sure I'll remember something else I should be using as soon as I take this thing out and do something with it. Ah, my inventory. My one weakness. I know what to do. Hang on. Say it's a new loadout slot. DPS machine. Not you. Oh, right. This one's on a console, not a person. Ready Starship. Let's get those out of my inventory real quick. I am about to just, like, jump through different... That's not what I meant to do. Ready Starship. Come on, I know I've... Oh! Hey! I can just throw stuff on here, can't I? until I build this thing out, which I promise I will do. Char, I'm telling you, I promise I will build out this starship at some point in the future. Eventually. I have been so busy. Alright. That's better. I have already completely forgotten what I named my noble. It's not the Osiris. None of these. Not the Nautilus. Not the Kimura. James Webb. Not the Honshu. Artemis, thank you. It's at the top. Oh, right. Because, you know, the launch. Spaceship. Yes. Right. Exactly. Alright. Tracer payloads. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Oh, that's not right. Those are all fine. Cool. Alright. Traits. Because now we can throw on some cool things besides these. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Probably won't need you. We'll come back to you. I don't need you. So, first off, brain free fire. Given. We're gonna throw on Chip of the Line. Get that thing on there. Cool Whip. I could do some fun broadsiding with this thing. We'll try it out. We'll see how that goes. We're not going plasma, so we don't need complex plasma fires, though I do absolutely love that trait. Cultural Conquest we talked about. There's also Eclectic Collector of Armor. I like that trait quite a lot. Unfortunately, I don't really have any innate weapons on this thing. I'll throw on Eclectic for now, and we'll see where we are later. We'll throw on Ruin of Our Enemies. I am considering Terran Goodbye, and that is... Well, there is Terran Goodbye. But Universal Designs has been kind of popping up back in my head. I really liked Universal Designs back in the day, and now I am like absolutely spamming the hell out of the Universal consoles, especially that new Triptych one. Or the Triptych one. Instead of Eclectic. I'll try this. Alright, going up here, because now I can throw on things like Green Shield Tunneling of like self-modulating fire. Boimler is on here. The trait from this ship is right here. To hell with our orders. Using a captain ability is minus 5% recharge time to universal consoles and 30% increased flight speed. How do we get more traits? Traits themselves, there are ones that sometimes show up in lockboxes. They are also on all of the ships. As far as the extra slots, you can pick up extra slots through T6 tokens. That's where 2 of them come from. And one of them is unlocked through the Fleet Research Lab. Happy to help. I'm sure nobody is tired of that song at all. Yeah, I think we're good there. Not really getting the best out of Twinkling Lights, unfortunately, because I'm sorry. What is it? I always forget, and my brain is completely blanking. Proton? Jesus. The other P energy type doesn't actually count as one here. Oh well. Duty officer time! we've got an intel ship. Though I realize now that before I do that, I should probably do some messing around here. All right. We're going to set you back over to intel here. You are going to be my favorite, not surgical strikes. Is OSS a lieutenant commander? You're lieutenant. We're not doing surgical strikes here. Honestly, you can probably stay as reverse shield polarity, and I'd be not horribly upset, because I'll probably die otherwise. And then you become my emergency powered weapons here. I wish emit unstable warp bubble. Oh wait, emit unstable warp bubble is a lieutenant commander or a commander? Oh, wait a darn minute. I just don't have it trained. Haha. Well, that is something I can do something about. Yeah, there is ionic turbulence. I was thinking either that or emit unstable warp bubble for the uncon proc. I wasn't really sure which one to go with. Couple of options there. Emit unstable warp bubble, ionic turbulence. Emit unstable warp ionic turbulence. Use ionic. That's a good point. 24 or 47 procs. And shorter cooldown. You know, you beat me to it. I was opening up STO Wiki on my phone to look at what the cooldowns of those two abilities were. I appreciate it, Musin. Ionic turbulence 3 it is. $2 hours? We're not doing. Get our Ionic Turbulence 3 on here. Learn it. You've been learned. Boom. Thank you, thank you. Ionic is worth twice of what Unstable Warp Bubble is. Good to know. You are going to become my Beamfire Will. You are going to be... what are you going to be? I hate distributed targeting with a burning passion. There's no good ensign command things, are there? Yeah, no. No. Very much no. You know, I'm moderately considering... I guess I really don't need Hellbore on something like this. Hellbore would be cool, and then I could fill... I guess no. Cannon Rapid Fire is Lieutenant, isn't it? It totally is. So that wouldn't help me anyway. Tractor Asteroid 1 for funsies. That does remain an option. That is not a bad option. I do love lobbing asteroids at people because I think it's funny. I really crave another ensign level tactical ability. That makes me not feel so sad, especially considering that these are both locked to tactical. I mean, I can move this one over to Chemosite and then do, like, Tractor Asteroid here and just go in for the lobs. For the very few things that manage to survive in the time it takes that asteroid to hit something. Did you just throw an asteroid at them? You're goddamn right. And since we don't have Boimler, I can get rid of Photonic Officer. That makes me very happy. I love any reason to get Photonic Officer if I can. Alrighty. So, now that we got that going, go back and save because I don't trust anything. Now we can go to our roster and throw on our Borg duty officers that we have. We've got our fun ones. Where's 27? Best served cold! I don't have it trained! Thank you. Golly. You don't have best served cold. Sticks. Why don't you have best served cold? Because I was too cheap? Almost certainly because I was too cheap. To the exchange. Best served cold. That is also true. Let's see, 6. You're learning this. Hello, Nova. How's it going? Great to see you. Alright, back to duty officers. I know we have the other intel one that isn't quite as awesome, but I will probably still be throwing on because it's not like I'm using command things anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these numbers memorized outside of 27 because he's cool. Miracle Worker, Pilot, Miracle Worker, Command, also Command, 19, 24, 27. It's 19 then. No, 19 is Miracle Worker. 32 is the other one. And I do hope that you feel better soon. I hope you're okay, Chara. Oh, we've also got our expensive energy weapons officers that I can use. I've got a couple of purple quality ones, I think, for those. Okie dokie. I love being sent stuff. Crit chance buff on firing energy weapons. Crit severity buff on firing energy weapons. Con officer can stay there. I don't think I have another one. I picked 1924 for their power levels proc rather than their secondary procs. Interesting. So 19 for the power level set to maximum on engineering abilities? Yeah, you know what? I could see it. And 24 is the other one that does that. I think I'll probably go with 20... what do I have more of? I have more tactical abilities, so we'll go with 24 for that. I'll never say no to more power. Oh my god. So many lockboxes! Oh my, you don't need that many stacks of Aetherian lockboxes! Why do you have that many? What are you doing? Hello, Umbreon Studios. Thank you for the follow and welcome aboard. Like, hang on. I'll show you how many lockboxes I have. Actually, it's not even how many lockboxes. I think the only thing I have on that scale are these freaking Borg Elite marks. I've done so many ISEs, I've just started moving the stacks over to my bank. Hey, Ascinder, how's it going? I'm building up the Noble, and I keep having to fight so I don't say Nobel to be spicy. We do love a little bit of spice. I think we're just about ready to beam up. Hey, Jack. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great afternoon, evening, or morning. Honestly, the Noble is such a good-looking ship. I also just remembered that there's something that I have to show Pundis, so I will probably do that. But that will be when we switch over to demo record and start showing off some more cool stuff. Some cool stuff. Right now I have like a kit bashed one, so this isn't super indicative of anything. So cannot quite be used, but it's better than nothing. You go over here. You go here. You go here. You're coming over here. I don't want you. I love fireworks. You're cool. That's why you have tens of thousands of Aetherian lockboxes. That's what we're going with. I can't wait to explode my ship. It's gonna be so much fun. Bum ba bum ba bum. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Nice, nice. It's a really cool ship, and we're gonna be flying it a little bit here on stream in a second. You'll get to see it in action. Bum 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 bum. Already have Focus Frenzy. Already have Go Down Fighting. Gravity Well is already on there. Ionic Turbulence. Jam Targeting Sensors are already be on there. OSS is the other thing that we need. I think that was all the new Bridge Officer abilities. Did we already put Best Surge Cold on there? We didn't. That's what was missing. We'll throw you on there. That ability is not going to be particularly helpful anyway, because we'll be getting things down to minimum anyway. Why are you gonna... Oh, you'll be fine! Everything will be fine! No problem, no problem, no problem. Oh, Cinder, I just saw your message. That looks really freaking cool. I hope we get it into Odyssey someday. Someday. Alrighty. I think we've got pretty much the whole build put together now. Let's take it into a quick wanted, see how it goes. Bum bum. You'll be fine, Chara. Everything will be fine. Besides, we had fun doing it yesterday. Oh, I caught that one in time. Alright. Starship. Hello, Eric. Welcome aboard, and thank you for the follow. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong. Through fusion, we are victorious.
Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operating. You are now my deputy. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss
Let's
might
do
come out
this.
of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them. Whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly. You will stand down and surrender to the Benson Guard.
But this is a fire at will build. It is purposefully designed to not do specifically that. I don't want to fire at a single ship. I want to fire at all of the ships.
We do what we want, where we want. Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We were jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Thought is so much fun.
I'm taking you with me. Captain Scott, excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party to take the suspect into
Oh, you know, actually, no. I just thought of it. There we go. This is the fire everything.
the ki- We have the
Let's warp. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alrighty. You want to do a Section 31 build for your Noble. Ooh, that sounds very cool. And I will be showing off this ship with the Section 31 Vanity Shield in a little bit. We're going to do a quick ISC, and then I'm going to jump over to my live demo record, and then we're going to show off some Vanity Shields on this ship, talk about it, and I think get some info on things and stuff. For things and stuff. We love things and stuff. Those are two of my favorite things. And stuff. For anyone who would like to join, we'll be running a quick IAC Elite Queue while I mess around with this ship a little bit more. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, sure. 5-3 Sovereign after all these years. Now I am holding out hope. Amazing hope. For a 5-3 Odyssey class, please! Connect the flight deck carrier. Please! I'm begging. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. That's what I'm saying, Eric. But there is still hope. There is hope in the Jamestown class. The Ambassador is such a cool ship. Let's see if we can get a pop here. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. STO really has some awesome music in my opinion. It is slept on. Delta Rising in particular. Alright. Here goes the ISE. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum. Here we go. You know, I just realized I am most certainly on the wrong specializations, but that's okay. We will make it work as we always do. But I'm pretty sure I'm still on temporal and not intel. Which is quite a shame. But what are you gonna do? We'll make it work. I miss having my fighters. I'm so used to doing this in the Lexington. That was a kaboom. We'll hit you with Agni Redistributor. Give ourselves a quick jump here. And so it begins again. We will make it so. Make it so, make it so, make it so. Get our consoles back here.
Probe is moving in on the grid. Destroy it.
Hello, assimilator. I need you to go with this. Thank you. And Eric, thank you for that subscription. I appreciate it. Guys, I like to live life dangerously. That board cube is going down, or I am. Bring it on! Am I gonna break red alert in time?
Sensors confirmed.
Oh! That timing! Let's go!
Disrupted.
No time on the clock!
We ain't there to look for survivors.
Oh my god! That was fun. I really love the You Are Dismissed console. Honestly, pretty solid run. Good hits from my mouse from Quantum. Radiolytics topped my parts at 207k. Overall, a 927k run. 67.16 attacks in and 61.56% damage in. Thank you so much, Cinder. And you can, yeah, you can. The temporal active will just kick in if you explode from this console. I was hoping to not have to do that, and it looks like I timed that super duper well because didn't even have to use the temporal spec thing. So everything works out. But my general plan there is I blow up or they do, and luckily that time they did. So everything worked out in the end for everybody. Congratulations, Chara. Love to see it. Alrighty. So, I did say that we were going to show off this new ship a little bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and close out of the game really quick. And I'm going to switch over to the thing. First off, I have to make sure the thing is set up, which I know for a fact it isn't because I didn't prep for this. But that's okay. We'll do it live. That's definitely not the thingy I want. I'm also going to take a bit of a guess here as to something. I think that this is going to be right. We are going to find out as soon as I launch this thing. I can, yeah, I'll launch it this way. Alrighty, let's see if I did this properly. If my thing is working, I should see a doctor. Don't worry! Everything is working precisely fine, completely. Everything is fine. I'm sure that this is the thing that I'm trying to do. Oh, thank goodness. It would have been really awkward if it wasn't. So yeah, no, we are good. Here is the Noble Refit. Absolutely gorgeous ship, by the way. I am so in love with this thing. So, we're going to take a couple of minutes here, and we're just going to go through some of the vanity shields. And I will say, guys, do not worry, because I plan to go through every single vanity shield in the game and show them off. So, everybody's going to get to have a great look at these vanity shields in detail, which is something I want to try out doing on streams. And I do plan on eventually making a video showcasing all of these vanity shields. I've got some new stuff I've been testing out, and I'm very, very, very excited to try it out here. And yeah, I was sold when pod was pod. We have pod. All right, so I think we got the first one set up here. So here is the Endeavour Vanity Shield. This is the one you get after hitting level 1250 in your Endeavour rank. I am a huge fan of this gold. I am so excited to get this thing for a lot of reasons. I mean, it's also, you know, the Endeavour Vanity Shield, so, you know, we kind of have to have it. We just have to have it. Oh, I realize. I guess I have to do this each time. There we go. All right. So, let's see. What is our next Vanity Shield? Next Vanity Shield up is the 32nd Century Starfleet Federation, or Starfleet Vanity Shield. I think this one, was this one the promo giveaway one? Yeah, it was the promotional item. This is the 32nd Century Starfleet one. I really like the hexagonal pattern thing that it does on here. This is very cool. God, this thing looks good. Ooh, I like the pylons there. That's kind of nice. I mean, I think this came out around the same time, but this is the promotional one. We will get to the, what is it? 32nd Century Federation Vanity Shield a little bit later. I know that one. I know which one that one is. And yeah, this isn't that one. Let's see if I can find the one that you're thinking of just so I can pull it up really fast. It's around here somewhere. I have no idea where it is. JK. We'll get to that one later. I have it somewhere. It's just in a really, really, really long list. Here is the Kelvin Vanity Shield. Also, I realized something. I'm actually going to close out of this real quick because I just thought of a way I can make this moderately easier on myself. I just have to do something really quickly. But I've come up with a wonderful, wonderful idea. I just have to hide my screen real quick. Very nice ship, your favorite, and most of your ships are event ship. I mean, the Noble is definitely high up there on my list. I'm a really big fan of this thing. I have figured out how to make this moderately easier on myself. I am working on making this moderately easier on myself. There we go. All right. Now I can once again do this and this. Hey, Stu, how's it going? We're looking at vanity shields on the new Noble class. I have no idea why the camera is all the way over there. That's not what I wanted it to do at all. If I restart the demo, do I go all the way back? Cool. No. Awesome. It would be really annoying if it was otherwise. All right. So, back to this. This is the Kelvin Vanity Shield. Alrighty. Now, let's jump over to some of the baseball ones, because those are the next ones I have in my list. So, this is the Deep Space Niners Baseball Vanity Shield. We have it, and we'll get to it. I have a list that is in absolutely no particular order, I won't lie. But on the plus side, all of the baseball Vanity Shields are together. So actually, I guess an easier way of doing this, we can go through the list, but let's just start taking recommendations because there's something like 73 Vanity Shields in the game, which is insane. So I am just going to jump ahead to the Disco Refit Vanity Shield. Everybody in chat, please, please, please put in chat what Vanity Shield you'd like to see on this thing. Here is Disco Refit. Something like that. I stopped counting after a while. Let's see. After this one, we have the Klingon version of the Discovery Vanity Shield. I have not done Alliance yet. So, here is Disco Refit. The next one was the Klingon version of the Discovery. I do have that one. Let me see if I can find it. That's the sarcophagus one, right? I certainly do have that one somewhere. Here it is. Here's the sarcophagus. It's got such an interesting pattern. All right. Let's see. I saw Aegis in chat. Let's find the Aegis Vanity Shield here. Would you like to see the Fed one or the KDF one? Hello, Steve-O. Welcome in, welcome in. Here is the Aegis Shield, the Federation version of it. Which honestly looks kind of awesome. I quite like this. The Aegis Shield, after all these years, still looks so good. And real quick, here is the Klingon version, which honestly is absolutely freaking fire. Oh my god. What? I don't say this very often, but I'm jealous of the Klingon. Welcome to the grid. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, now, now, now. Bow, bow, bow. Speaking of that kind of aesthetic, too, I would not be doing justice if I did not show off the Section 31 Vanity Shield. Here is the Section 31 Vanity Shield. Bow, now, 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 now. Can also do the Baul if I can find it here. Baul, 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 Baul. Baul, where are you? Bajoran, no. Shrike, no. Medical, no. Where is the Baul? Certainly I have that somewhere. It would be crazy if I didn't. Oh, there it is. I found it. Here's Baul. You had the Section 31 shields in for a while. It looks really good with the Visard collectors covered. aka the vanity version of the nacelles. Yeah, it is really cool. I am very appreciative of Pundus for setting up vanity nacelles so that we could have things like that. It is so very cool. All right, what else do you guys want to see? Pink vanity shield. I can do that one. Oops. Pink vanity shield. It is very bright. I do hope they make this one available again. Try mirror. Captain Ronnie, which mirror one? Oh, Musin said the Lucari Restoration Initiative Regenerative Shield from the 5th tier rep. I think I have that one. Very nice shit. And thank you for those hearts over on YouTube. Lucari Restoration Initiative Regenerative Shield Array. I'm sure I have that. You want the tier 5 one? Yeah, let's pull up the tier 5 one. Which mirror vanity? Are you talking about the Emperor's Vanity Shield? Here is the T5 Lucari Rep Shield. I love this thing's whole material. Oh, so gotcha, Captain Ronnie. Yeah, I will pull up the crap. What is it called? Emperor's Vanity Shield. My brain is trying to keep all of these straight in my head. I'm having a fun time of it, if you can't tell. There's the Emperor's Vanity Shield. Here is Emperor's. I do love what it does to nacelles. I really love that yellow glow. The Courier Shield. Yeah, I've got that one too. Here is the Courier Vanity Shield. You know what? I did not do the Aetherian Shield. Do I have the Aetherian Vanity Shield? I don't know if I have that one on my list now that I think about it. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on a second. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Hang on. Let's see if I wrote it down somewhere. Of course, I didn't write it down in the place where it's supposed to be written down. Aha! Well, luckily, I do have it written down somewhere. So, there is hope for loading it up. Just give me one moment. Gotta add it to the thing. This is a Vanity Shield showcase. You are not an Impulse. You are a... There we go. Now, here's the Aetherian Vanity Shield. Sorry about that. Took me a second. And how's it going, Cheops? We're having a lot of fun. We're looking at some ships. I quite like this. Alright, any other Vanity Shields? Call them out now. Medical Vanity Shield. We can do that one. Here is the Medical Vanity Shield. And thank you for reminding me, Nova Polaris, we have not done the Alliance one yet. That's going to be next here. Alliance Vanity Shield, I do know we have. That is it. Yeah, I quite like this one. I like the red. I was talking about an off topic, but my favorite color is in fact red. So definitely gets a high praise from me. Here is the Kittimer Alliance Vanity Shield. It's such a good whole material. Oh, I love it. Whoever's idea it was to have this rainbow reflective paneling on the bottom, mwah, chef's kiss. Over on YouTube, I see Safer Galaxy and I see Soulfire Vanity Shield. All right, all right, all right. I love those. Safe Galaxy Shield. That is the Confederation Vanity Shield. Yes, yes, yes. That's quite nice. That's kind of cool. And I'm like 80% sure I have the Soulfire Vanity Shield somewhere. I think I have that one. I know I did it in a video. The Soulfire is the new one. That was the 2025 winter event. Right? Then I do totally have that one. Because that's the green one. Yeah, then I totally have that one. Here's Soulfire. I kind of dig the glowing green on the phaser, on the like extra phaser strip things. I really like that. I also like the green reflections off of the ship and stuff. Oh, beautiful. Cheops, I just saw your message. Alright, any other Vanity Shields? And remember, for our Klingon players, you can ask for those too. I have them. Bozeman Titans. Alright, yes, we have that one. Bozeman Titans. Get it pulled up here. Here is the Bozeman Titans. I love gold. Very shiny. Happy to help, Wolf Dog. So much gold it would make a Ferengi blush. You know what? To that end, what about the Ferengi Vanity Shield? There is one thing I want to check first. I want to look at something. It helps to unlock the camera first. Pylons! There's pylons inside of pylons. Hmm. Alright, I checked what I needed to. Ferengi Vanity Shield. That's what I was doing. I got distracted. Ferengi Vanity Shield. Ooh, that is very orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Any others? Assuming it's pressed latinum. This is where all of the gold pressed latinum goes that we never use in our inventories. It goes right onto the plating of this ship. Orange Creamsicle Vanity Shield. Are you referring to the Shrike? And Alpha, can you be more specific which Mako shield? Actually, wait, no, I'm stupid. There's just the one Mako shield, and then the rest of them are like other different names. I forgot. Here's the Mako shield. It's also got the hex paneling that the 32nd Century Starfleet one does, which is interesting. Oh, also, they fixed that thing with the windows where there were just like two windows here that were kind of cut off. The 32nd Century Breen. What was that one called? Because I don't remember at all. Yeah, what was that one called? Because I have the Emerald Chain. Breen Courier? Was that a Breen? There was a Courier Vanity Shield, but that was the white one. Was there a Breen Courier Vanity Shield? Oh, wait. They did fix the windows, Pundus. Because it was the ones that were right here. They were like cut off by this extra piece of pole geo that's on the refit. Yeah, Breen Courier Vanity Shield is an in-game item. Oh, okay. Hang on. They was me. Thank you, Pundus. We appreciate you. Breen Courier Vanity Shield. Was it this one? I think this was it. And hello. Okay, cool. Then yeah, this is it. I also saw another one that somebody had mentioned. Oh, wait, I had been talking about it. It was the other Vanity Shield. The Emerald Chain one. Gotcha, Pundus. What was the other one called? The Emerald Chain one. That's the other one. There's also a Jat Vash one, wasn't there? It is green. Oopsie. I'm so glad we have that working now. You should absolutely play Jamal. It's a great game. Well, I mean, I will also add that since the windows and things are fixed, I can start working on my visual overview. Oh yeah! Emerald Chain Shield, which is not green, despite having the name Emerald in it. It is built on Minecraft. This is such a cool looking ship. I am a really big fan of this thing. I am also a huge fan of the one without the pod, which is the one that I'm currently using in-game. The just normal noble that is unlocked if you own any variant of the Sovereign line, whether it be the one that you get while leveling, the Assault Cruiser. I just hit the complete wrong button and changed all of my lights. There we go. Or the Archon class Assault Cruiser, or the legendary Sovereign Miracle Worker Assault Cruiser, or the all-new Noble refit from the event. Any of those will unlock the revamped Noble skin, which, if I can pull it up, I think I can. I can probably. That might do it. There we go. Yes, this is the base noble class. Ha! I guessed it, Alpha. But I'm a huge fan of this ship, too. It just looks so freaking sleek. It's so cool. But yeah, alright. That is all of our vanity shields. So what I think I'm going to do is start a quick ad break and then switch back into the game, get my event daily done, maybe do 1 or 2 more TFOs, maybe do the event daily like I was talking about. So let me see if I can get these buttons working. Yes, I can. So I will be back in a couple of minutes, everybody. And if you are ad free, enjoy this oh so cool live view of the new noble class, and I will see you in a bit. And we are back. Hopefully, back on both channels now. Hello, everybody on Twitch and everybody on YouTube. Alrighty, let's head back into Star Trek Online, shall we? To the noble! Not now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the event daily here. We'll do a synthwave. Normally I do the rocket launch, but I'm going to do synthwave just because I want to have a little bit of fun. We like having fun here. Bum ba dum, bum bum, bum ba dum, bum bum, bum ba dum, bum bum. I wonder, do I still have those things? I forget if I still have those things. I think I might still have some of those things. Let me see. Not you. No, 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 no. No. Oh wait, that's not where I wrote them down. Ah, cool. I did totally write them down. You know what I think would add some fun to this little stream? Because it's me. Let's run a giveaway again over on Twitch. Y'all know what to do. Exclamation point giveaway to be entered for a chance to win 3, count 'em 3, Master Keys. And just a quick reminder to everybody out there. I already clicked accept on the thing. I think I did. I probably did. There we go. If you win, you will be mailed your prize at the conclusion of the stream. You will receive a code in your DMs on Twitch. So make sure to have your Twitch DMs open. If they happen to be closed for whatever reason, I will make sure to bring it up in tomorrow's stream. So if you don't see your keys, check in with me. And thank you for the follow there, Conzilla. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening, afternoon, or morning. Also, these codes have to give a massive shout out to the development team over at Cryptic, as well as in particular Counselor Suna, the former CM of Star Trek Online, because she put together this whole giveaway thing and has allowed content creators like myself and the other awesome members of the CC group over at Star Trek Online to host a lot of really cool giveaways for you all, and have these really fun 10-forward weekly streams where we get to show off fun ships and builds. So, if you guys like that stuff, Cryptic's been really cool at putting a lot of this cool stuff together. It's been great working with them. Oh, I forgot to turn those things on. Whoopsie doodles. I also realized right now, well, I'll set all my power back to weapons in a moment here. Or not to weapons, but not all the way into my aux. I had been testing something out on another ship and I think I just forgot to change it back over. For what it's worth, the test went pretty well. I'll just get the rest of the speed I want. Man, this is one of my favorite maps in the game. Mars is so cool. They did a great job on this. How many Tholian warp crystals? I don't think it's enough Tholian warp crystals. Oh crap, I flew out of it. At the hashtag bus stop, and the bus is hashtag not here. But hey, plus 100 points for public transportation. Public transportation is awesome. As an engineer and somebody who lives in a big city, public transportation is awesome and is one of my favorite things. Buses, trains, subways. There's simply no beating them. Airship 1. There's Tanner in Dubai. Yeah, I'm not seeing much from Universal Designs. I think that may get dropped off before we do the next ISA. I wanted to see if that console I could keep up enough to keep up Universal Designs. The answer is no, which is fine. And I totally have a trade I want to use instead. There's my Universal Designs right there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. Not quite there. That's fine. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Woohoo!
The outer perimeter is lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
Oh no! Wait, can I still rescue that ship? Okay, no, it's gone. It is very gone. Oh no! How very sad. Okay, though, those 3 ships are out of here. You know, I realized inertial supremacy could also be a really great choice, and I don't think I'm wrong. Inertial supremacy is a choice. Are you with Pavin? I need to stop auto firing, please, for like 2 seconds. I did not be in red alert, so I can put on inertial supremacy instead. Come on, come on, come on! There we go. Oh yeah! I still need to upgrade that to a green bank, don't I? Ha! Let's find some chips. Those Federation light escorts are so very violent. They move, they seek out whatever is angry and make the thing go away. Boom and boom.
More satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%.
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here.
Oh, don't worry about those pesky satellites. They're no problem. I'll just outfly them. Surely they can't keep a target lock on me if I'm going fast, right? Surely not. Surely. Oh yeah, I forgot. In my kit bash, I am using the Noble refits also on this thing. I honestly just really wanted the glowing lights. I think they're cool. And they go really well with the radiolytic phasers, in my opinion.
We're almost out of ships to bring survivors to. Bring any additional crews to the station and...
Sorry, transports.
It's only a matter of time before the defense net destroys everything on the surface. Beam up any remaining survivors and get them to the safe zone.
Me? No. I take the stance of, I have a bunch of stuff, but I've also been in the game for a very long time. I've been playing since around the game went free to play. This particular character, or even this account, has been around since 2014, I want to say. I've gotten to see a lot of different things in STO. I've seen the Foundry. I've seen exploration clusters. I still miss the Big Dig. I fought at Starbase 24. Oh, crew mechanic. How fun was that? Back when crew mechanic was a thing, we also had self-destruct and abandoned ship. And it's funny because I am now flying a ship that has destruct sequence alpha 1. Oh, I know. It's all good. The STO gateway was awesome and I miss it so much. I would spend so long just staring at my ship and its equipment from my phone. It was so cool. I miss the gateway. Sorry if in 2012 you've seen most of it. Heck yeah. Starbase 24 was one of my favorite of the old TFOs. It was a lot of fun. I still have the trophy for it on some of my bridges. And the old Crystalline Catastrophe trophy too. Though speaking of, I think the last time there was a patch, what briefly went live was a new version of Crystalline Catastrophe. So I imagine we'll be seeing that soon. I can't wait to see what that's like. I also wish STO had an API for public consumption. Wasn't around for the overpowered ramming speed. What was that like? Oh, the original one? I believe it was kind of crazy. I don't think I really ever got into that, unfortunately. I do remember self-destruct and why it was removed, because people could blow themselves up in, like, Soul System, and were using it to kind of grief other players. Remember the bug where your player costumes wouldn't always change from space to ground, so there were a bunch of Miranda-class Roombas scooting around EST? It's funny, because now sometimes that happens in reverse, and you end up with your ground character model in space. I also think about, we were talking about it on the dev stream, but back during one of the triple stress tests, Kale spawned a Borg cube on New Romulus's ground map, and we had to fight it. That was a event of all time, for sure. You know I'm fast, you know it. Ooh, look at me, I'm out of the bounds. Remember when Kale spawned an Odyssey into Quarks during the last stress test? Yes, isn't that when you officially got married to said Odyssey class too? You have that video on your YouTube, don't you?
Transport vessels are requesting escort to Beacon Gamma.
On new ROMs, don't remember that. I mean, you know, I used to pay attention to triple events since you really refined that server patch. It was a good couple of years ago now. It's been a while. Maybe not a video, but there was a screenshot then you posted.
Alpha and Beta.
Because I know I wasn't there for that particular event, but I do remember seeing. So somebody posted a picture of it. I'm going to do something silly.
Transport en route to Beacons Beta and Gamma.
Back when launch era ship remasters were a new concept. I mean, hey, we've now got this awesome remaster for the Noble class, and this thing is freaking gorgeous.
Gamma beacon.
And let me open up my notes real quick on it, just so I do not give any false information when I talk about this. Opening up my notes. So, for this ship, concept art was by Scorpion Design, also known as Scorp. The model was done by Tobias Richter, and the intake for the ship, as in adding it to Star Trek Online, setting up all of the kit bashing, stuff like that, was done by the one and only international panda of mystery, the aspect of starships himself, Pundus. You are dismissed! You haven't gotten the refit, but honestly, the base Noble is ridiculously pretty. You dress my legendary Savi in it. Hell yeah. This definitely made me fall in love with the Sovereign line of ships. Plus, it's a 5-3, which is even more awesome. But if you'd like to see this ship in a stunning detail, 4K detail even, let me get the video of it. I did a visual overview of the ship, which is linked here in chat on both Twitch and YouTube.
All ships, we've done all we can. Disengage at once.
What do you mean I can't access my throne son? Yeah, only what I thought. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Aha! I lived! Nick Free to Play, thank you for that follow, and welcome aboard. I am a huge ship nerd.
Computer halt program. Captains, the simulation is now concluded. Though it may not seem it, that was a fine showing. In the face of insurmountable odds, your actions would have saved many lives had you been present on that.
Warp me! Bum ba bum bum ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da bum bum ba ba da bum bum. The new Noble's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Fun little ship. Now I'm going to get this thing upgraded, and I know I am sitting on some ultimate tech upgrades here, so we're just going to go ahead and use that. I also want to get this thing re-engineered, so let's see how my luck is on this fine evening. Show me those crit Ds. That's one. Not sure what you'll go with the refit when you get it. Beam Overload is a fun archetype. As y'all know, I run Beam Overload a whole lot. It is one of my favorite firing modes. It is my guilty pleasure. Come on. There we go. There's one. Two down. Here we go. As much as I love damage rolls, it's just not what I'm after here. That's one. I'm about to run out of salvage though, so that's a damn shame. Alright, we got enough salvage for one more of these. Oh, so unfortunate. Oh no, I guess I have to get more salvage. Truly, truly devastating. I'll never, ever, ever recover. I was also thinking about these last consoles. Do I like the ship more than the Lexington? No. No, I do not. The Lexington will always be near and dear to my heart. There's a reason why it's my flagship. Don't get me wrong. Freaking love the Lexington. But what are you gonna do? Also, I'm on the fence between a sequential torpedo warhead, or sequential warhead launcher, and tracer payloads. They both got some interesting things that I like. And yes, I am running radiolytics. I didn't have a whole lot of builds that I've flown recently with them on, so I decided to throw them on this thing for shits and giggles. Shield pen, very nice. I like going fast though, but that shield offline from the active is pretty nice. Plus, it's not really synergizing with the universal design. Anyway, it was a tough call, to be fair. And now I need the shield frequency overload. There, flip those two. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now I'm gonna go into these patrols. Not elite because I don't need to. And we'll do a 9th rule just so I can pick up some salvage. Let's see. Probably clear out my inventory just a wee little bit so I can actually get something out of it. Don't need those, don't need that. Of course, I can't use any of those ship slots. I'll have to move them to another character at some point. Really? But alas, we'll deal with that at a later date. Oh. What are you doing there? Alright, we'll salvage and go. That works. Let's fly. Radiolytics seem more appropriate for the Noble than vanilla phasers, or at least the refit. Yeah, I think it looks pretty spiffy. After all, there's really no point to this if I'm not looking good while I blow stuff up.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way, and the Shurgat will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel.
Blah, 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 blah. Goodbye, enemies. And goodbye, enemy ships.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Bad news.
Also hyped for the Drexler. You're saving up for it now. You've been getting your legendary NX with equipment in anticipation for it. Hell yeah. The Drexler is so cool looking. Scorp did an absolutely amazing job designing that ship. And it might honestly be my favorite Picard era starship. I'm a huge fan of the Duderstadt as well. But that Drexler, chef's kiss. Alright, Madron. Time to go.
I'll tell you where the delicate enamel jewels are.
Oh, you're on my hot bar. Get off of there. You guys do love the art team's been putting in not just their current top of the line best looking ships ever, but the detail to the shuttle bay and the window interiors. Holy heck, so excited about stuff you don't even know how to put into words. They cook. They know how to cook up some awesome starships. I mean, Pundits and Scorp are like insanely talented. And we have Thomas Morelli as executive producer, and he has some amazing visions too. He's designed some extremely cool starships. They've got a great team. Same. He's also just generally like a really cool guy. I've gotten to talk with him about ship lore and stuff before, and he is like always so much fun to yap about starships with. We've done a couple of interviews over the years too, and they've all been just so much freaking fun. A few ships? It looks like they're down to 0 ships. Also, Gothfreak, thank you for the subscription there over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Well fought, well fought.
Ship lore is my soul.
Well fought, Modron's on his way to...
Alrighty. Sitting down here. I've been in the standing mode on my desk for the entire stream until now. Ironically, did not even really notice until now. Trying to keep that good posture, you know? I'm 6'1". I like to look 6'1". And I got a sit-to-stand desk at work, which has been absolutely fantastic. So great. Alright, now that I've got some salvage. Cool. Now that I've got some salvage, let's see if we can get that last weapon to crit D, shall we? Come on. Give me that roll. There we go. That's another set of weapons fully kitted out for my build. We love to see it. Very, very cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. I rolled you damage times 4, but that's honestly... I'm not dealing with re-rolling that. Today! I also don't want and or need any of these extra batteries. So we're gonna trash them. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So I know that we might have one more thing planned here. And it depends on if I get a message by around 7 minutes from now. We will certainly see. And it'll be the last thing that we do on stream here tonight. So I think in the meantime, I might, even though I've already done my daily for today, I'm going to do a model rocket launch because I find this very fun and relaxing. And by relaxing, I mean stressful because I like winning this a lot. I enjoy winning this TFO quite a lot. I am competitive.
Welcome to the first Contact Day celebration.
Citizens of the Federation and her allies. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I should have grabbed my motion accelerator and my frosted boots. Really gone full hand into this. Okay, so the Noble refit. They said it was an attempt at a powerful battleship before the audio was completed. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's something that was smaller and less, you know, everything than the super capital ships of the 2380s. So that would be like the Odyssey class and the slightly smaller Typhoon class. I could see that being a priority around the 2380s. Very tumultuous time, you know, just post supernova. Everything happened at Utopia Planitia. Things were a mess.
Take it back to your workstation.
Starfleet took a much more defensive posture. That tracks pretty well to me. Moopsie. My cat charm. No! My piles of junk. Yes! Also, live look at my inventory.
You found a stabilizer part. Take it back to your workstation.
Heck yeah! Bow 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 bow. Oh no, I think we might be going to the same parts file. No! No! It's my parts file! Oh, cool, he's not going to the same parts file. It's me. Phew! Like, my cat charm's not up of cooldown! No! Stay away from my parts! This is my pile.
You found an engine part.
Oh, and all that for a
Back
green
to
one.
your workstation.
Ah! Ah! Ha! Ah! Ha! 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 Let's go!
Workstation.
Bum 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 bum. Now all I need to do is get a purple hole part. Oh hey! It's Pope! Oh my gosh!
This hull part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Devastating.
This hull part wasn't
Ah!
useful. Keep searching.
Devastating.
You found a hull
Ah!
part. Take it back to your
Run away!
workstation.
Spiders chasing me.
Spiders are crawling out of the parts pile.
Purple! Oh wow. Did you beat him both times, Alpha? You know, I imagine you just went to the closest pile and got purple parts on all three immediately. Because, you know, it's you.
This hull
Simply the
part wasn't
luckiest
useful.
person.
Keep
I know.
searching. This hull part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Well, that's not a surprise. No parts would be more useful than what I already have.
This stabilizer part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Yeah, don't say. We've just simply already done the best we possibly could.
This engine part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Keep searching.
This engine part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Your luck wasn't that good
Collection.
right off the rip. Still won though. Ha! Alright, let's do this. Even though I don't have to re-roll anything, it's certainly not going to stop me. I have absolutely no way of tracking what I have because my chat is minimized. There we go. We only use excellent parts here. We strive for excellence. Do-do-do-do-do. We dominate through managed democracy.
The collection.
Bum 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 bum. And hello, Kage Black Mage. Welcome aboard and thank you for the follow. I love that warping effect so much. It's me and Pope. Who won? You don't know what you can find. Let's see. Ah, I just lost out to Pope. I have not chosen the winner yet. I am about to, though. I'm just sending a screenshot in chat. There we go. It is still active. I will be choosing a winner as soon as I beam up here. It's weird that Stream Elements broke, but Wisebot. Two different bots for two different things. I think is the best way to put it. I should work on consolidating everything down to my custom bot, but I have been very lazy. Alrighty, let us choose our giveaway winner here. Just gotta find the sound effect. So, the winner of the 3 master keys, and I wonder now if this thing is actually set up to play on the right audio output. I imagine so. I don't actually know how that's going to work. I actually realized technically it wouldn't work. So I'm going to be smart this time. And I'm going to add... what is it? Does the app even show up here? Aw, it doesn't. Well, we'll have to work on fixing that some other day. Our winner will be none other than... Nova Polaris, congratulations! You have won the 3 master keys. And as I said, your prize will be mailed to you at the conclusion of the stream here in a couple of minutes. So make sure to check your Twitch DMs. Make sure they're open because they will be showing up there. To claim your prize, all you have to do is go to arcgames.com/redeem, sign in with your Arc account, and you'll be off to the races with your 3 master keys. And for everybody else who did not win tonight, not to worry. Tomorrow when we go live, I will be running a couple more master key giveaways. So make sure to tune in tomorrow here on Twitch and YouTube, because we'll be running more giveaways and having more fun and doing the things that we plan on doing. Alrighty, with that, we are just a little bit past 9 o'clock. We started an hour early, so we're going to wrap up an hour early tonight. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for joining me here in stream, in chat tonight. It has been a whole hell of a lot of fun. We got to build out the noble class, look at some vanity shields, blow stuff up, run our event dailies, all that jazz, and I had a ton of fun doing it. And I hope you all did too. We will be live again tomorrow, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more Star Trek Online and more fun. And Nova Polaris, I can send you a DM on Twitch, which is the plan right after this stream ends. So on Twitch, there in the top right-hand corner, there is a thing for messages. It will show up there. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow for another stream, doing some more fun things. It will be a secret, but there will be some Master Key giveaways just in case. There's going to be a whole lot of fun. If you enjoyed the stream and want to see more, consider dropping a follow here on Twitch and a subscription over on YouTube. It helps the channels grow every single day, and you know I always appreciate it. The community is so amazingly awesome, and all of y'all with your amazing positivity make content creation so much fun. So I want to thank all of you. But alrighty, I think that's all I've got for the night. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their evening, a great week, and if I don't see you on Thursday, an awesome weekend. As always, you have been live with Endeavour Gaming, and remember to keep calm and game on.